Gon' vote. Everybody gon' vote. Everybody gon' vote. Everybody gon' vote. Comrade! Labor right, them a go down, bong. Them a go down, bong. Them a go down. Is that? Margie, him a God picking. No hope their work if you touch Margie. Margie, him a God picking. No hope their work if you touch Margie. We now vote for Labour. Orange we a come out in now. If you love the PNP, who no step out for Marky G. Jamaica just come along with we. People time come, people time come, people time is up.
Only thing that's on my mind is who's gonna run this town tonight.
Yeah, I said that we are. Pledge your allegiance.
Who's gonna run this town tonight?
Yeah, I said that we are.
We gonna run this town.
Make the trumpets play. Make the trumpets play.
As Joan Barnes walked out of the Open Bible Church in Savannah Lamar on Thursday, she could not contain her anger as she glimpsed two police officers that were set to escort the family to the burial site. She began shouting,
Because I need justice, and justice must be served. Because she was killed cold-bloodedly by the hands of a man, a person to serve and protect. Wickedness, and we need justice.
Jimoy's mother, Nadine Sakou, is also echoing calls for justice. 3 months after her daughter was fatally shot by a policeman, the investigation has seemingly been at a standstill. According to reports, Jimoy, a bartender from Westmoreland, traveled to Clarendon to visit her cop boyfriend at the Versailles Hotel, where it is alleged his gun went off, which caused her injury and subsequent death.
Right now, I'm very distraught. I not even know how to put my words them in a context. But I would have just like to ask the Prime Minister, the DPP, everybody, the whole entire Jamaica. It's been like 3.5 months now since she died, and the autopsy has done from the 11th of March. And until now, I think that should be the first thing that should be reached on the DPP desk the following Monday morning.
Although her daughter has been laid to rest, Ms. Sakou continues to endure restless nights as closure to this case appears to be a distant dream.
We really need to hear something. We want to hear. It is so silent. We want to hear what is going on. I want closure. I want to hear.
It is very sad at this moment that I have to come here and bury my best friend. You know, I wasn't expecting this in a million years, you know, so it's kind of hard for me. So I would just like if Indicom and everybody would really reach out and try to get the case solved, because we're here, we haven't heard anything else about it.
Ms. Sakou says she did not receive help from the state to bury her daughter. She also expressed disappointment with Indicom's handling of the matter.
How somebody if you take four drive from Westmoreland to Clarendon and reach, that means that person trusted with their life. And to come back down, send her back down in a body bag, come give me to bury her, oh God. I don't know, people say me strong, but I just see mercy of God. I just see mercy of God because I'm strong on the outside, but on the inside, I'm just weak.
Our news team sought to get a comment from Indicom on the status of its investigation. However, we were unable to get a response up to news time. Kimberly Petty for TVJ News.
The governing Jamaica Labour Party is having more than a spot of bother in settling its slate of 63 candidates. And I learned over the weekend that more and more Labourites are becoming frustrated, annoyed, upset with their leader and his General Secretary, Dr. Horace Chang, for having these, and let me quote, niggling issues continuing for so long. The one that is uppermost in the public sphere is called Samuda's seat, where Delano Seabright, the newly appointed state minister and senator, has declared that he is interested. This is after he was selected deputy chair of the constituency. But according to the Labourites, the leadership of the party don't want Senator Seabright. Their choice is apparently Christian Tavares Vinson, the son of the President of the Senate, who is not popular on the ground and does not enjoy the level of support on the ground that Senator Seabright enjoys. And it is causing no ends of problem. And then Central Clarendon, Mike Henry's seat. Mike Henry isn't going back. The mayor of Maypen, Joel Williams, had an interest. He was somehow encouraged to step back, and in doing so allowed the deputy mayor of Kingston and St. Andrew, the former mayor, Delroy Williams, a clear run. Well, I gather Fedder. That's what Delroy Williams is, a.k.a. also known as Fedder. Affectionately, they call him Fedder. I gather Fedder is having a problem because he does not have the endorsement of Mike Henry and several key people in Central Clarendon, to the point where he's having problem mobilizing the delegates and workers in the constituency. And to make matters worse, I gather the Labour Party has now received and acknowledged receiving 2 letters from 2 individuals expressing an interest in replacing Mike Henry as a party standard bearer in the safe JLP seat of Central Clarendon.
Landscape. My time as Attorney General was undoubtedly the preparation ground I walked on, as the insights I gained from that office now shed light on the most difficult areas of my current assignment.
Yeah.
You know, Madam Speaker,
listen to this.
Where we are now,
Yeah.
Prime Minister,
Yeah.
it's so important to remind everyone that when we decided on phasing the reform,
Yeah.
it was done because it was our understanding that we couldn't agree on everything, but that it was important for us to make progress. And Prime Minister, memories are sometimes short, and people don't know how you were pushed, even though you had the goal.
Yeah.
You were prodded to get on with it.
Let's look what she do. Like and share. Me fix it for her though.
To the air when he came here.
Yeah.
That we were moving on.
Yeah, man.
But since then, we have heard, and I think I just want to pause and seek the indulgence of the House to just remind.
Yeah, remind the people then.
That you can't trust people.
Listen, remind them, my friend.
And then they change your mind.
Remind them, Marlene, Bushrat, KNP's right.
I just want you to remind everyone to be reminded of what was said in this honorable House.
Take a look at it.
The council with the CCJ as the country's final court. Jamaican Prime Minister Andrew Holness, speaking at a press briefing at the CARICOM meeting, says a referendum is still on the cards.
Our position hasn't changed. We believe our constitutional arrangements require it, and I have said that at an appropriate time that there are some issues that speak to the architecture of our society that needs to be addressed, and when that time is deemed so, Jamaicans will be called upon to make a decision as to how their society and country and laws will look going forward for the next 50 years.
The important process of repatriating our sovereignty, which began in 1962, has stalled, and there is important unfinished business. The time has come for Jamaica to become a republic within the Commonwealth, with a Jamaican head of state, and for us to swear allegiance to the Constitution and people of Jamaica. Let us proceed with the legal steps required to achieve this, since there is consensus that this is where we need to go. Madam Speaker, we also believe strongly in the importance of providing greater access to the highest level of justice for the Jamaican people by moving from Her Majesty's Privy Council to the Caribbean Court of Justice as our final court of appeal.
When Jamaica is moving out of the King's Yard, we cannot have 1 foot in and 1 foot out of the yard. That would leave us neither fish nor fowl in another man's yard. That can't work. We will not support a phased approach to dealing with the matter of full decolonization.
So let us begin with the things that we can agree on and move forward.
We will not support a phased approach.
So, Marlene Mala O'Fool, Bushrat, KNP's rat, you feel? Yeah, Mark Golding dip on good terms, you know. Before Mark Golding find out say on a thief and corruption. So don't expect say Mark Golding could have find out so much things about Uno and trust Uno to do this thing in a phase. No Marlene Mala for it. Based on what happened with Andrew Honest, you Bush KNP's rat Marlene Mala for it. Things say now Mark Golding could have signed up to this deal with Uno on behalf of we. Went and we see say Uno corrupted. So we tell Mark Golding say to back out of this thing because Uno corrupted. There's no way Mark Golding could have continued with this thing. In this phase business we are talking about. Go phase the road on a Pile Island and make sure they don't get water. Anyway, we're going to move on. This is why the Virginia said to Andrew.
Mr. Andrew, you see you and your police them when you say no. You say, you see Mr. Onis, you see you, me no rate you a bit, you know. And if I feel me ex make you win election, yeah. Hungry kill your pussy clot up at that. Remember me tell you. Why you come here and watch one video so I'm gonna beat one elder to blood clot? Which police boy can do me that? He better have him gun back up. Every licking he met up in his mouth. Pussy clot tell him that. When we say crime can't happen in a blood clot country, Uno Prime Minister rise a blood clot crime. Let me tell you that. Uno look a nasty bumbo clot up there. We are stopping that tree, but Uno don't worry yourself, you know. You see after a storm, it must be a blood clot calm. Just watch what citizens are doing at this blood clot. You say police also that can attack citizens wait. You see what going on a blood clot yet, you see the forefront there. All you have to start hide up a God knows. What the clot of this what go on in the country here? No set no good rule in it and see what go happen. You know set no rule in the country, man. How you don't feel you see a man a beat your father, elderly man? You turn up and see one police a beat him. How you as the Prime Minister that feel? They put it to you. I want anybody who watches this video, get amount of likes and share it. I want to reach Mr. Onis. How you da feel? If you come on and so one police one button and beat your father. First thing the police don't know if you conduct themselves on the street. Hey boy, come here. I want no big and old on them. Some little youth. When me hear a car, hey boy, come here. Elderly people, over 40, over 50. What kind of world you have set? What kind of level you have set for your country? And then we see man come vote for you. My finger should have dropped off if me vote Labour right. Remember my blood clot tell you no. Fucking shit you know. Mr. Andrew, you see you and your police them when you say no.
You see me? Because I say, I don't know why I'm tell them youth here if them not have no mother, if them not have a sister. Oh yeah, deal with a woman, son, the woman them harmless.
But you have to know, say, the police, not for the police, them are gay, you know.
That me I say to wife, you know. I say, the boy either, him want to rape the woman.
I rob them.
Him want to rob the woman, them and a big sour. Yo, me not call she police officer. She a criminal to like the man.
Maybe I share the one now. We're lowering people to the police vehicle.
Big man, feel a woman a strengthen a man for brutalize a next woman. Me not put no respect on her name. Believe me, because she are one of them. I say, no man, me could deal with it good. Me step out of the car and make him deal with them thing. Not even that. I tell her, she a force when she said, no, make she come out of the car. The woman right. Enough police rep. Citizen.
What do you mean?
Portmore, Kingston, country, everywhere. Nobody in the face of the earth can say a lie that. Nobody, not even the Prime Minister can say a lie. Them kids, policeman with school girl over Portmore.
What about that? What about that, Mr. That?
Them can't say that. But them use them gun and intimidation. Two of them think of the driver, woman. Them want to try intimidate the woman.
That one.
Me I tell you, straight and plain. I'm on him one. Cause after the woman, after him hear the woman, so she will pay the ticket. Him that not satisfy him. Him so on, girl. Because me have a problem. Brother.
And see, I heard, man. Big up yourself. I soon lock off now, but I want to show them a couple more sitting.
Yeah, man.
Let's not say I heard, man. Big up. I appreciate the call, man.
Yeah, man. I don't know, teacher.
Yeah, big up yourself. Me have some more sitting more and show them because I soon jump off.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, my viewers and subscribers, I have something else to show now. Wanna listen to this?
Of the National Housing Trust NHT. He says instructions have been given to the NHT Chairman Ambassador Dr. Nigel Clark for the evaluation to begin shortly. Mr. Holness says the aim of the review is to improve the operation of the agency and to ensure all Jamaicans are afforded an opportunity to own their own home. The Jamaican Prime Minister says all stakeholders will be included in the consultations.
What we want to do is to make sure that this institution will last 100 years and beyond.
We're not going to hear Andrew stick with NHT money and do with it.
Where everybody's tugging at it and all needs are directed at it, we need to sit down and think it out carefully to ensure that this institution can last. So I have given directions to
here it is.
The chairman of the board, Dr. Nigel Clark, Ambassador Clark, for him to start in short order a strategic review. We have heard many other organizations external to the NHD make various pronouncements, comments. They have undertaken various studies, and that too will be incorporated in the strategic review. We will make sure that it is as broad-based as possible. We will ensure that the political parties are represented, that the church is represented, that the unions and all the other stakeholders, the employers, are represented. Jamaica must make a decision as to how we are going to use this valuable asset called the NHD.
We now have to decide upon that big nose, Anjo. The NHD have to build house support for people them. NHD only did it for one purpose, to build house for people them. We take out the people them out of rent house and make them can own a house to them own. We don't need nothing for you don't need to review that or talk nothing about that. NHD did it for one purpose, to build house for people. What the fuck you talk about?
Mr. Holness laments that over the years, funds from the NHD have been diverted to finance other initiatives. He says while those projects have benefited nationals, the NHD has not used all its resources to ensure greater housing solutions for all.
We have, over the years,
listen to this,
have not always been faithful to the general.
Them not always been faithful. Enough for listening when him talk.
Policy direction to the general statutory guidelines of the NHD. Some of them I don't quarrel with because they may have been necessary at the time. So we have used NHD funds to build parks, which we all...
When them use NHD funds to build park, them thief the money. When them use the money for both them I use NHD funds to build park, and the so comes and get for thief the money. One time they want thief NHD money, that is how them thief it. Listen, that's a number one.
Enjoy today. We have used the NHD fund in the transformation of the education system, which we have all benefited from today. And
so, what the park have to do with NHD money? National Housing Trust. You never in National Housing Park. How you use NHD money to build park? How park change the people them life? Anyway, I want to know if you listen to a piece of reason.
Oh, no false promise. On the things that we are putting back in the office. On the things that we are novice. On the better listen to this. Vote them out cause them not see we when we hungry. Vote them out from Kingston to country. Vote them out cause when they win them a go dump way. We have to tell them promptly people that vote them out cause them not see we when we hungry. Vote them out from Kingston to country. Vote them out, we have to tell them promptly. Cause when they win them a go dump way. Marky G, you know you the people them really want to see a great leader who will talk to we. Put on the boat and go, they go walk to we. Yes, go march to we. Because we have some guy with them on a intention, leading the country in the wrong direction. That's why we come to make we own a selection. This we are gonna do when we call the election. Vote them out cause them not see we when we hungry. Vote them out from Kingston to country. Vote them out cause when they win them a go dump way. So we are tell them promptly people that vote them out cause them not see we when we hungry. Vote them out from Kingston to country. Vote them out cause when they win them a go dump way. We have to tell them